So you guys got to tell us how much room we have. All right, are you looking? Hang on, we can't hear you. I know this comes open. I've seen it done before. All right, welcome back to the shop. Hey, I've had all the wiring I can stand for a little while, so we're gonna leave this mess like it is. I know, but I need my sanity. So I don't know whether this is gonna help or not. We're gonna come up here, we're gonna work on the radiator placement. So Phil wants to take this radiator and lean it farther, lean it closer to the flat. It's not gonna be super flat, but we're gonna take this thing and bring it up here, maybe kick the back out a little bit and see if we can't get that fit in. We're probably gonna have to stick you guys underneath the hood, close the hood, and see how much room we have between that filler neck and this surface here. We'll get on that here in a few minutes. We're gonna pop these mounts loose and see how much movement we can get out of this thing. Let's get after some work and see what we can get done today. Okay, I think, let's change a battery in this guy right now because, oh, it's a crap battery. Oh, okay, got it out. Uno momento, por favor.
One eternity later.
I think Phil just sheet metal screwed this thing in here, which is all right. But we need to figure out how much room we have, whether or not we can get this in here. I am a little bit afraid of the fact as we lay it down, we're gonna get more stick out on the hose location. Wow, I kind of like that. These clips fit over this. Intriguing. Although it looks as though he didn't account for any isolator in the bottom of this thing. So this radiator, well, he did. Those are plastic. So he did make some little mounts down here. That was weird. You guys shut off, but I can't figure out why. Man, this car is close to the ground. I'm not used to this. He's got some very small screws holding everything in here. We're gonna have to do some welding in here, I do believe. Okay, we can go all the way to there. I think that works. Okay, I need you guys to help me. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, I told you I'd be right back. Okay, so we're gonna use you guys. So you guys gotta tell us how much room we have. All right, are you looking? Hang on, we can't hear you. I know this comes open. I've seen it done before. Okay, so now let's look to see how much room we have. Ooh, that's close. Over here, I think we're good. This is gonna be really close to that rib. All right, so we're gonna look at this on the phone. Got it.
Not enough room for the radiator cap.
I don't know, it's hard to tell because that rib,
I'll go pull the radiator cap off the Jeep.
it's just a standard radiator cap.
Yeah. I don't have one in here.
I don't think I do either. Oh. And then we're gonna have to fabricate a front truss mount for it, for this, and then the intercooler radiator goes in front of this radiator. I have plenty of space this way if this lean will work. I don't know, it's gonna be close. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's gotta be a different mount. I think I'm gonna mount those directly to the floor to get rid of that cross piece, which means I'll just make risers. So I'm gonna put an inline water neck in this one so that you don't ever have to mess with this. Okay, let's get you guys back up here. And now that we know what we know, we'll put you guys over here. Angle that guy up a little bit. All right. Get a good look. Oh, I can't find the hood latch. There it is. Oh, this car is so close to the ground, it's not even funny. Okay. All right. Let's see what you guys saw. View media.
We have to build louvers and stuff in front of that to get air through it though, huh?
That's Phil's baby.
But it does clear it.
Missed by a millimeter, missed by a mile, as long as it misses. And I latched the hood all the way down, so it's never gonna get any tighter than that. So I think we are golden.
That'll work. Plug on it.
Yeah, I really didn't want to have to do any more. That's a billet top cap. They welded it from the inside.
Yep.
So they welded it before they put the tanks on. We'll put AN conversion fittings on there, and then we'll run AN lines out and out of the car all the way to the back. 4 lines, 2 big like dash 16 lines, and 2 probably dash 10 or dash 12 lines.
Oh, for that pump.
Yeah, the intercooler has its own circulation system. This is going to have to get some bracketry built to mount this. And I might be able to just do a Z-bar, fancy L. And then he has these mount tabs.
Well, he's already built a plate for the bottom.
Yeah, he's got a plate in there. I've got to get rid of that crossbar because that crossbar allows it to sit right on the tanks on that bar he put in.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just going to build standoffs that bolt through from the bottom side with a flat bolt, or I'll put nut certs into the floor and make them so that they have a stud sticking out and they thread down into the floor, that these little puck stands that he has, and then I can set this angle. Okay, so we're gonna try this. I don't know how this is gonna work, but so then let me take a quick measurement. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're gonna try to come back about 6 inches. Yeah, you got to see this. That was just a wild guess. That mount looks like it works pretty good to me.
Will it work on this side? Yep. Just need to build another one.
Now the challenge comes building a second one. You can always build one. Can you recreate it? Good news is we didn't scrap that piece of material, so I've got some extra to play with now.
Yeah.
I was fairly certain I was throwing away that first one.
Do you remember how much it was? How
10 inches.
10 inch?
Yeah, that part I remember. And now we cut. Okay. Precision duplication skills here.
Pretty close.
I would say that's close enough. I'm a little bit long there, but I don't care. I'm basically exact on that end. I'll take it, especially for us. So I think those will work just perfect. We'll build a spacer block to go in. I'll show you. We'll build a spacer block like we did for Pop's Jeep that goes in up here. All right, we're gonna wrap it up for tonight. We did get the radiator temporarily mounted. We're gonna have Phil make some cool billet mounts that match these. So I'll take one of these out and take it with me so that he can program it and machine those. We did find out the fuel tank looks like it's going to work with our fuel pump, and it is dry. There's no fuel in it, so we don't have to the fuel out of it. Fuel's not so good as a mouthwash. So we'll get that out in the next day or two. It looks like we're gonna have to take the hood off to get it out. There's just not enough room for my big old head in there to get that thing out. And it's gonna have to come up quite a ways. But story for another day. We are gonna go grab some food, I think. Been a long day. We'll be back on this in a day or two. Until then, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.